So my topic is on Vietnamese immigration, and I will focus on the immigration of Vietnamese people to other countries, especially the United States. So I am interested in this topic because my great uncle immigrated to the U.S. around 1978, and after he has settled there for a while, he brought his family there, and so I'm wondering that why during that time, not only my great uncle but many other people immigrated to the U.S. What do I hope to find out is reasons that Vietnamese people immigrated, and when was the climax of the immigration and why, and the effects of that in the 21st century. What I have found is that before 1975, there's almost no immigrants, and the first wave happened after the Vietnam Civil War ended in 1975. So during that time, North Vietnam followed communism, while South Vietnam followed democracy like the U.S. And therefore, when the North won the war, military personnel and urban educated professionals who associate with the U.S. military were allowed by America to immigrate to the U.S. And the second wave happened because since the North won the war, many people in the South lost their job. People's lives were more miserable, and their properties were taken by the Northern government. And so their life was tough than before. So they moved to other place for better opportunities. And my great uncle was one of the people who immigrated during the second wave. He was put into prison, but then he escaped and traveled to the refugee camp in Malaysia by boat. And there, the UN people interviewed him to ask why he wanted to resettle there. And he said because the communists have taken over the southern part, people's lives were tough and unsafe, and he got to go to the U.S. And the third wave is there were fewer refugees and more Vietnamese American, which means the children of U.S. military men and Vietnamese women, and the people who want to reunite with their family in other countries. So like my great uncle's family who came to the U.S. around 1985. And this graph shows the number of people who immigrate to America. So we take the total amount of people that both the green and yellow line show. And we can see that the peak of the immigration is around 1975 to 1978. And after that, the number stays high until around 1996. And my thesis is Vietnamese immigration was divided to three waves to escape from the government following the Vietnamese Civil War and to reunite with their families in other countries. And led to some changes and so I will work on that maybe. And citation.